Hey Leos, welcome on in to the channel. I am Faith, of course, the Divine Faith, and I'm not going to put a time on this video, and I think that might just be better or best for me going forward when it comes to putting out readings, since I'm just going to go where the energy flows. Sometimes that doesn't happen until kind of like the end of the month. So I know I put times on other videos, but when it pertains to your reading and any readings moving forward, we're just going to say, hey Leos, this is just your reading for where you're at right now. Okay, so this can be for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Of course, if this doesn't resonate, feel free to check my other videos and those may resonate with you more. Okay, so Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising, where are you guys at right now? Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Okay, some of you are having some sort of a pain. Could be back pain, but I'm actually getting leg pain. So this actually may be coming up from some sort of an injury. So I also would say be careful about re-injuring yourself, especially over the next 12 days. But just anything tied to tweaking or re-injuring old things. I'm not saying that this is going to happen, but I'm just saying that over the next however long it's going to be, I'll get more time later, but at this particular point in time, just be very careful when it comes to being careless, So if you are doing something in terms of like, working out or anything like that, and you normally have a routine and you're being very mindful, you may find yourself being too lax over the next several months, and that could lead to retweaking or re-injuring something. So it's like that day that you decide that, you know what, I'm not going to wear my brace today, and then boom, we have an issue. Okay, so again, I am getting something tied to the leg, but also back came through, but that's just something to just be mindful of. Okay, we have the star. All right, so Aquarius energy. So some of you actually may be dealing with an Aquarius, but again, remember I just said re-injuring something. So to me, this feels like something just is not healing the way that it is supposed to be healing. Hence why I said just watch out for tweaking stuff, okay? But there also is this, I get this vibe of something feeling like something is a lost cause. I'm also getting some issues when it pertains to libido or just sex drive. So that may be a topic of discussion that you're having with somebody that you are dealing with sexually, or you may just be feeling this on your own. You're not necessarily feeling very lionish, I guess could possibly be the word that we may use in this instance. All right, now some of you may actually be pregnant during this time, and this seems to me like you're not necessarily sure at this point if you want to keep it. Now, I know this is probably going to be terrible to say, but some of you are definitely having some regrets when it pertains to going through with having a baby with someone, because now communication has been abandoned. Either, and this may have just happened recently, maybe within the last 4 days or last 4 weeks. Now, some of you have been dealing with this abandonment when it pertains to communication with an ex or a child's father or mother, whatever it is. You've been dealing with that for a long period of time, but you may feel this inkling in your body that you want to give this another chance, give this person another chance when it comes to you guys trying to figure out if you can co-parent efficiently. But I just feel this is going to be a crash and burn situation, so it may not be a good idea for you to try to work it out, because I just don't see that it's going to go anywhere. Okay, now this is all about our in your sense, I feel like this is tied to your power. Okay, now some of you, there may be someone who feels like that they have power over you, and they are trying to, it's like I don't know if they're trying to set you up, or it's just one of those things that they are saying things in a subtle way, but it's not a subtle way. So some of you Leos have to be mindful, because there may be someone around you who has honestly maybe bipolar disorder. I don't know why I'm picking that up, but some of you, there may be somebody around you who has narcissistic tendencies. Again, this may be an Aquarius. I'm not saying they may have Aquarius placements. They could be an Aries, another Leo, or a Sagittarius. I am picking up the number 11, so something may transpire in 11 hours on the 11th day of the upcoming months or February, whenever this could be. The number 11 is significant. Now, you may be a life path number 11. you were born on the 11th, or you could be dealing with somebody who was born on the 11th. But with that 211 or that 11 energy, it makes me think of, what time is it? Because I don't want to talk myself into the wall. You may be dealing with somebody who is a twin, okay? Or you may be dealing with someone where you guys are mirroring each other and not in the best of way. I also am getting something tied to panic attacks, anxiety medication. So you may need to go to the doctor and see if there's any way for that to be changed, lower the dosage, or just remove it from your medication list, however you want to say it, altogether. Okay. Another thing with the star in reverse, this kind of gives me that energy of I'm starting to give up hope. And some of you, that is the situation when it comes to possibly an ex that you want to say something to, but something is stopping you from communicating or saying something to this person. Now, I don't know exactly what kind of conversation you're wanting to have, but there is this energy where it seems like the door is closed. Now, interestingly enough, I had actually did the weekly horoscopes, but because I recorded it on my other or on this, it was going to take like 2 hours and some change. And I'm sorry, guys. I'm just like, I can't sit in front of the computer for 2 hours and make sure that the screen doesn't go to sleep to make sure this gets uploaded. So I chickened out. I'm not really chickened out. I just kind of I think I deleted it. But what I'm saying to you is actually what I was getting in your weekly horoscope about the door may be closed when it pertains to an ex. And it may be because of narcissistic tendencies, or just because someone is not allowed to be in control of the other person. And that is what led to the end of the relationship. Somebody finally said, no, I do not want you being in control of me anymore. And then at that point, when that happened, it started to go downhill. Okay. Or some of you have to be careful, because that could be happening right now if you're in a new connection, you know. I'm also getting something tied to a pencil. So some of you, there may be some sort of test or something like that you have to take coming up. But I think you're going to abandon the test because you're going to be getting sick in the middle of a test. Remember, I talked about anxiety. You could completely get sick, who knows, throw up and all those good things, not good things, but all that stuff whenever you're having like an anxiety or a panic attack. So I do kind of get that vibe a little bit, that some of you may be having a little bit of a panic attack, or it could just be you're overwhelmed because you don't know if you're prepared. You don't know if you studied for the right thing. You don't know if they're going to throw a curveball the day you walk into the test. It could be a bunch of things. So I get the point. Okay. Somebody also is not listening to you. It could be a child. It could be a neighbor. It could be a friend. Leo. Yeah, Queen of Cups. See, I said it. The door may definitely be closed when it pertains to this person from the past. Okay. Or this may even be something that's coming up. It could be with a Pisces, a Cancer, a Scorpio. If it's with the water sign, I do feel at this point that the door is closed, because one of you guys just does not care, especially if the sex has like disappeared, and maybe that really was the only thing keeping this relationship afloat was the sex. Okay, we have the Six of Cups in reverse. See, more energy that's just showing that I don't think that you guys are going to be getting back together. And we have the Seven of Pentacles. You know, that energy here where it's kind of just like, you know what, just wait and see what's going to happen. Maybe, and some of you, you're having this wait and see approach when it pertains to waiting for this person to reach out to you, but they ain't coming. I know you've been waiting. Some of you have been waiting by the phone, you've been waiting by the door, but I do feel that this person is just not coming. Some of you may have had this dynamic with this individual that you guys help each other financially, or whenever, you know, you just need a helping hand. But at this particular point, I feel that that is also out the door as well. I'm not coming to your rescue anymore. You know, and I feel if you have had this type of relationship with this person and you've always had that dynamic where you come to each other's rescue and that has stopped, that is also the main sign here where it's saying that this situation is likely over. Yeah. One of you, whoever has the air rising, you are holding your ground. You're standing your ground in this particular situation and you're saying no more. I'm not giving it anymore. Some of you, you're doing this when it comes to a child who may be in between jobs, who can't figure out if they want to go to school. So you've kind of reached your wits end. You're just like, no more. Some of you are brother. If you have a Virgo, Capricorn, or a Taurus brother, they may be reaching out to you for assistance, and it could be financially speaking. And I actually feel that this person has financially asked you for help in the past. This is going to be a no. You're going to be, because guess what? They don't need it. This person, and this may not be a family member. For some of you guys, this could be a partner, whatever. This particular individual does this thing where they put money aside. They just don't want to spend their own money, and you're going to catch on. Whether this be a sibling, a child, or whomever this could be, you have caught on to their game, and you're just like, no more. And yeah, they're going to be sad about that, because they want a loan, and it's not a small amount. It's like 10,000. Some of you, it's between 1,000 and 10,000. So no, yeah, way to go. Stand your, see, more energy that says you and this person are just not gonna get back together, because like where you guys are at, it is balanced. Now, I also do feel that there will be some sort of contract that you're going to sign tied to the government, or if you have a business that deals with government contracting, that's coming in about 7 days or 7 weeks. But outside of that, you need to be focusing on your own stability right now and screw everything else. You know what I'm saying? And I hate to say it, but I do feel like that this relationship is over. This is an empty relationship, an empty cup. There's nothing else to talk about. There's nothing else I feel like that can be done at this particular point. Someone's always complaining. They want more, but when you give them more, it's still not enough. So the universe is saying, we're done, So Leos, this has been your reading. I do hope it helped and you liked it, and I will see you later.